And a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Foxborough. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Crazy. 5. Here goes the run. Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. What a big play there for New England. And even 50 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Alert.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. On play action, here's May. Forced to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, here we go. Hey, five. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. His fourth TD grab of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right to the air, it's Fields. Sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it! And he will score! Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his third touchdown on the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Colts come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Angel. It is crazy.
Here's May. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 49-yard line.
Five.
To throw is May. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Five. What's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Now May. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Odafe Owe. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. New England going to take their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're going. It's May. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. Fields now to throw on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle's the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Extend. EQ. Hey, can. Go. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Fields to throw for it. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's Pierce in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Here we go. I'm good. 331.
He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. This a design run with Fields. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Here's Coop for the extra point. Oh, big problems there on the conversion. Poor snap. It is no good. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. Means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here's May to throw it on first down. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for the Patriots. First down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is brought in. And he's in. Touchdown, New England. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point, up and good. And the Pats move out his front by a point. It's 14-13. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, check. 11. Here we go.
Fields. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Angel.
At the 18-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Colts will open up a 6-point lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Travel start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
2nd and inches.
What's up? Crazy.
Throwing is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. tackles up to the 44. JT Tuimoloau there to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Crazy, crazy.
To throw now, May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 9. Throwing now is May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, New England.
Crazy, 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 crazy. What's that? What's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. Along the sideline, Williams pulls it in.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd and short. And here is May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
What's crazy, crazy, crazy.
May to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
Five. Crazy, 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 crazy. Five.
Throw again is May. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Crazy, crazy.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Hey, Garfield. Crazy. Five.
They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
sending it deep for Waddle. That is hot. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Colts.
We're going out. We're going right.
A gain of 55 yards. And the
On
Colts
1st and 10,
down.
Fields. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Indy. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
His kick is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Crazy. What's that? Crazy. Five.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Well cover of the sideline, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Up. Hey, can. Hey, can. No mas. No. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's out wide for Chubb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Fields going to look to run this himself. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, son. Green light. Extend.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he will take it in himself. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Colts. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Crazy.
To throw on 1st down is May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Five. 5. Crazy. What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy. Hey, 5.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
5.
May to throw on 2nd down. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
And the 1st and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. Is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Here's May again. Right back to Williams. They connect again. Pass to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
May to the air once more. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots are able to cut into the deficit. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A 1st down throw for Fields. On the run to the right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Fields now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the 1st half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First down. Fields. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That was good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
First down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Green 19. Hey, Ken.
That's Pierce in motion. Fields now to throw on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 11, 222.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. He'll get this out wide. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. First and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
Now, Fields. Pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Now Fields. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Now a give on the ground. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
A gain of a yard. And the Colts first down.
Angel. Delta.
Throwing is Fields. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Extend. 58, 58, slide up. Easy. Cut.
To throw is Fields. That one, taken in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Crazy. What's that? 5. Eddie, what's that? Torpedo. Undercut.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here goes that. Eddie, what's that? Crazy. 5.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
May to throw again. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Eddie, what's that? 5.
To throw again is May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Crazy.
At the 28-yard line.
5.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams.
Number 84. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here goes that.
Out of the gun, here's May. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out of it.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to, gets there, and keeps the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Patriots, 1st
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts.
2-yard line.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. May gonna look to throw. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Two incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. They'll run. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's May. Over the top. He's got it. Touchdown, New England. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Makes the score Colts 42, Patriots 28. Andy Borregales kicking off for the
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Fields, nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Justin Fields sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Second down, it's Fields. Caught downfield by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, check. Tonight. Go. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, son. Hey, Up. West right pitch. Right.
Fields now. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Ken. Trust me. Watch right. Hey, Ken.
To throw is Fields. On the move left. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you would love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Crazy.
To throw now. May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. Forced out wide. This is hard toward the side of the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Indy. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Crazy. Gets up. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
Five. Crazy, crazy.
May to throw on 2nd down. This one is caught by Robinson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
To throw on 1st down is May. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you could nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Five.
May to the air once more. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it just past their 25.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Hey, going out.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is hard. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 61 yards.
1st down, Colts.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got it at the 3. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Ken.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, Travion Henderson. Oh, yeah. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Crazy. Here goes that. Crazy.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 54 yards.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have. but they're just not getting home. And as a result, they stress their coverage, and he ends up putting that one right on the money.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On 3rd and long, here's May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Crazy. Hey, five.
They're going. It's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Fields now on 2nd down. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Out to his right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Turn.
4th down. Fields. Sending it deep for Waddle. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Crazy. Hey, here we go, son. Diddy, what's up?
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
Crazy. Here we go, son. Hey, what's that?
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Going for it all. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the golden.